Hey, what is up everybody? It's the Cuts22 here, and I am bringing you an introduction to my channel and to my Pittsburgh Pirates MLB 13 The Show franchise. So how this is going to work, so if you have already been following my channel, which I don't think is too many of you, I've just used this for some highlights that I recorded straight from NCAA Football 13 from my Idaho Vandals dynasty, which is now discontinued. But I recently got my Elgato Game Capture HD in the mail, and it is pretty freaking awesome, and I'm excited to work with it, and that means that I will now be recording videos of my other franchises which do not have built in. And one of those is my main franchise that I'll be playing, and that's MLB 13 The Show. And I'm going to be updating this series by series, so what I'm going to do is, as with now, I'm going to give a series preview towards the next series, which is against the Arizona Diamondbacks. And in a video, I would give quick little take clips from each of the three or four games in the series, and I will commentate them. It's not live, so it's just going to be clips of each. And once that's done, I'll go back to the screen and give a series preview for the next series, and that's basically how it goes. And as always, you can always follow my Simulation Sports, if you know what that is. That's or dynastynation.net, and both of those just have, basically just have some tables with player stats and stuff. But at the end of the season, I'll just scroll through that stuff if you don't want to go a bunch of a bunch of writing. So I'm going to break down how this is gone. I'm only 6 games into the season. So the first game of the season, I lost against the Chicago Cubs. So I took 1 out of 3 from the Cubs. 2 one-run game. Los Angeles Dodgers. Took 1 out of 3 from them. So we're 2-4. We're facing Arizona, who's red hot. They're 5-1. They've got a bunch of red hot starters, and we're on the road. So Wandy's going up for a second start against D-backs ace Ian Kennedy. James McDonald with a tough first start, and then Jonathan Sanchez, who is fighting to keep a spot. One of these comes back from the disabled. Francisco Liriano, 2 overall. Jeff Parsons is a 79. So probably Liriano in bullpen, and we see. These are all predetermined injuries that I put into some of these for other teams. They did not actually place their players on the disabled list, but some of the players that are hurt. Shouldn't affect them too much if they're not on the DL, but so let's take a look at basically I'm gonna go through the staff. Clint Hurdle, the manager. At the staff on the team. And I'll give another quick look at the schedule for April, and then we'll go up against St. Louis and the Braves at home, and then it's Philadelphia, St. Louis, and the Brewers to finish on. And we got the pitching matchups: Wandy versus Ian Kennedy, 2 guys who had pretty solid first starts. Wandy couldn't pick up the win, and then in the second matchup, it'll be 2 guys who picked up the win with some okay starts. Wade Miley, last year's Rookie of the Year candidate, against James McDonald. And then in the third game, it's Jonathan Sanchez fighting for a spot in the rotation against the young left-handed Patrick Corbin. So 2 out of 3 games in this series are going to be against left-handed pitchers, so you have to be ready for that. I'm also going to give a quick look at the scouts, and I have actually, sorry about that, I just have not come to that tutorial yet. So my Eastern Scout is a pitcher-based scout, and my Central Scout is a position player-based scout. And then in the International region and the West region, I have my 2 best scouts that can go after pretty much anybody. And let's look at the scouting right now. So I have Gonzalez looking at Western infielders, so mostly outfielders and infielders. And gonna have to start scouting some individual prospects, and like guys like this who has ridiculous potential that he's never actually going to do. Now let's take a look. I'm just going to give a quick look at the standings in case you're interested through 6 games. So we are doing average, you know, hitting okay, pitching okay, not really getting a lot of runs. Top to bottom, in the National League, not a lot to see, but the Diamondbacks you see here, 252 team ERA, 290 team batting average. So they're pretty insane at this point. In the AL, Astros struggling pretty bad. Yankees holding on with all those injuries. And yeah, that's basically it. So let's take a look at the depth chart in the major leagues. Burnett, Wandy, McDonald, Sanchez, and Jeff Locke make up the rotation, with Janmar Gomez, Tony Watson, Chris LaRue, and Justin Wilson pitching the regular relief innings. Then setup guys Mark Melanson, Jared Hughes, and Jason Grilli. So that's a pretty solid one. AAA, it's the top prospect Garrett Cole, should be up sometime this season. Kyle McPherson, who pitched last season. Vin Mazzaro, Phil Irwin, Andy Oliver, and then if you just take a quick look at the bullpen here, I don't actually know most of these guys, so I'm just going to run through. Brian Morris, it's a candidate to get called up along with back end here, Black, Contreras, and Zagurski. Then at AA, it's James Santayon and Luis Heredia, along with Chris Johnson, Slomi Pimentel, Clay Holmes. Here, so those are some other candidates. Leave. And in the major league at the lineups, take a look at our basic lineup. Right-handed pitchers, no DH, who play in the National League. Marte, Walker, McCutcheon, Alvarez, Garrett Jones, Gabby Sanchez, Russell Martin, Quinn Barnes, Wall, pitcher. On the bench, Jay Hay, Travis Snyder, Mike McHenry, John McDonald, and Jose Tabata. So pretty solid bench. And let's take a look at the minor league. So Alan Hansen, Tony Sanchez, Alex Presley, Jerry Sands make up some of the AA guys. And then Anderson Hernandez, Josh Bell, Alex Dickerson, Greg Polanco, Wyatt Matheson, and Barrett Barnes. So I think it's pretty severely underrated. The Operation Sports full minors rosters, he is down on the AA bench. And so that is basically all I have to show here. I'm gonna get ready to play the next series, and let's see if I'm missing anything. No, I think that's basically it. So thank you guys for watching, and sorry if this was a little unprofessional, you know, just getting used to the whole live commentary thing. But just leave comments, any suggestions, comments below, or subscribe, whatever. I'm not here for the subscribers, but if you want to, that's nice. Leave a like, comments, or anything, and how I can improve this. Be honest, be brutally honest. I just want to make this the best for you guys, and this is just a lot of fun for me, but I want to make it fun for all the viewers too. So if you have any suggestions, just send me a personal message or whatever. And hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will be back soon with the first update of the 2013 season.